So we're going to start with page 45. We're going to review the Kiddush, and we're going to just do it 2-3 times so everyone has a couple of at least a chance to do a few lines. And then we're going to go on today and learn and do, I think we have one more letter, and then we're going to do the Shema and the V'ahavta today. So that's exciting, because as you get more and more familiar, if you feel like grabbing a Siddur and you know what page it's on, feel free to do that. So let's take a look at page 45. There's no rhyme and reason. There's 2 lines. Let's just do 2 lines, 2 lines, 2 lines. And whoever does the last line can start again at the top, just so you have a practice. We'll do it, so everyone has 1 or 2 turns around this so that you've got this. Even though you know it, I want you to read it, because therein lies the difference with all the mistakes that we all make when we think we know it, and we don't always. So we'll start with Nancy. And you get 1 easy line at least, Nancy.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu.
And either way, you could hear the Shavah. We know that word, so we would probably say Kiddishanu.
Oh, kidshanu. Okay.
Yeah, we know that Shavah has a little bit of a sound in there. So there you go. Go ahead, Harriet.
The mitzvah tav.
That's it.
Barat Banu.
No, 1 second. Go back 1 second, honey. I missed the second word.
Barat Sa Vanu.
Yes.
The Shabbat Kadesho the Ahava Uvrat Son.
Excellent. Excellent. Elizabeth, you ready?
Oh.
You have to unmute. Oh, sorry.
There you go. The 4th line, right?
That's correct.
Hin, he, lanu.
Excellent.
Oh, brother, is that a V or a Z?
It's a Z. I'll help you cheat. Cheating works in this group. Z.
Okay. Zikaron.
Excellent. Yep.
Lama Yasi.
Close. I'll give you a hint. The ayin is silent. It's not a yud sound.
Okay.
So do that one again.
Mi say.
Close. The mem's vowel is an ah.
Lama say.
Yes, excellent. Look at it again and do it again, but you got it right.
Lama say.
Excellent. There you go.
Bereshit.
Yes, Bereshit.
Ki who.
Yep.
Yom.
Yes.
Tehila.
Yes. See it? Tehila. Excellent. Okay. Go ahead, Susan.
Susan or me?
No, Susan can continue.
Okay.
Did you do 2 lines? I lost track, Elizabeth.
I did 1 line.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Continue then.
It felt
Sorry.
like 2 lines.
Sorry. I thought I taught you enough on 1.
Lamikra A.
Yes. Lamikra A.
Kodesh.
Yes.
Say Zacher.
Uh-huh. Secher.
Le, la, zi, laziat,
Okay, close, but what's the vowel under the lamed?
e,
Yes, li, si,
the,
at.
litziat,
Yes,
meets, ra, im,
that's right. Mitzrayim.
He, I don't know what that, is that a hyphen? He.
Nah, just ignore it.
All
We don't
right.
know hyphens. We haven't learned them. We don't care. Just ignore it. Margie's
Kivanu.
school, just ignore it.
Thank you. Kivanu.
Yes.
Katanu.
Va, char, ta.
La harta. The last
Va,
word?
I'm on the last word of line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Va, char, ta.
Va harta.
Very good. There you go. You did great. Okay, very good. Honestly did. Promise. Susan, go ahead. Just unmute though.
Mute. Sorry, I have.
Don't worry about the banging. We don't mind banging, vacuuming. Who cares? Susan just has to unmute to start her. She doesn't want to unmute. That was so cute. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh. So you're going to do the bottom 2 lines. Go ahead, Susan.
see yo tanu,
Give me the first letter again.
vi o tanu.
Yes. Now just take a note of that vav versus a zion, they look similar. If you saw them next to each other, the zion would have a little crooked, teeny little top. This one has a little kind of like a hook up there. Very good. The otanu.
ki dash ta
Mhm.
Nicole ha'amim yash no, again I'm wrong.
A yud is very teeny. This is longer than the yud.
Yeah.
V,
Yeah.
it's a vav.
Oh, va, sorry,
Don't worry
Shabbat,
about it.
kadshan, kadshan.
Let me do it for you and look at it. Kad shacha.
Kadsha, okay. Hava.
Yes. I want you just to go back to the third word from the end and look at that vav. And then just look right below it where those little yuds are. In my magic box, the yuds are teeny little, go up in the top. The vav sticks its side to the whole bottom of the box. See, there
Okay.
they are right next to each other with this font. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Vishabat kad shacha biahava. Very good. Keep going.
Uv ratzon,
Yes.
he good halatanu.
Close, but no. Second letter. Now again, it's the font and you have to look. It's a nun. It's not a gimel.
He
And hin chal ta nu. So
okay.
just take a look at that nun.
Yeah.
I can't find a gimel right now to find you for you, but it's a smooth, usually you'll see it bigger. It's a smoother bottom. It doesn't have that little indentation that a gimel bottom would.
Okay, so this is
Hin chal tanu.
Keen Kaltanu, not key, right?
No, it's kin chal tanu. Remember, that's how you sing that word anyway.
Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh
Yes.
Hashabbat.
Excellent. Excellent. Michelle, do the whole
We
thing.
know
one time.
those words, so it's not excellent.
It's, you
you're-
know what? It's excellent. You
You're a
didn't,
good
I mean,
rememberer of-
a
of
month
the
and a half ago, where were we? We were going ba, ba, ba. So excellent.
book. Okay.
Yeah, trust me, excellent. We're not in any race here and we're good. Michelle. I'm gonna give Michelle a chance. Any two lines you want, Michelle. Oh, hi, Robin. Now we can torture Robin too.
Okay, I'll do the last two lines because.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay.
The Votanu. Idashta. Wait, Kid,
No, you had it right. Kidashta.
Nahal, Amin, Shabbat, Had, Yaha, Ba'ahava, Uvratzon, Inchal.
Yeah.
They can hear
No,
you.
they can't.
So, you know how when you said that you back in the kitchen? When
Hold
they
on,
come
we
to
got-
your house, you always do that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, no, I ain't back
Yeah.
here. So you want us to do back here?
Yeah, just,
Let me
wipe
do
it
it real
down.
For a minute, because by the
And
time I
then
mute
I
her,
told
everybody-
them all they had to do was to vacuum right here. And that was it.
okay, I muted her for a second. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Um,
Just unmute when you're ready, Harriet. But she's still trying.
Uvratzon, Inchal, Tanu,
Yep.
Baruch Atanoi, Makadesh, HaShabbat.
Mikadesh HaShabbat. Excellent. Robin, welcome, honey. You can pick any two lines, but not the first two. We're not gonna be that nice.
I need one more minute because I'm still pulling up the thing online because I
Okay,
never
sure.
printed it out.
Okay, good. So while she's doing that, why don't the rest of us sing it once and then we'll have Robin do it for us. So we're gonna go really slowly. You can unmute, Harriet. I just muted you while your lady was talking. And can I unmute you while I can unmute you? Everybody unmute. We're good. We're just, Harriet, unmute yourself, honey. I've lost track of where you went on my side here.
We're gonna,
We're gonna sing it slowly,
okay.
all right? And then Robin will catch us up and pick any line she wants. She can read her own two lines. Baruch Atah Adonai. Everybody. Eloheinu melech haolam borei bari hagafen Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher Kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kadsho v'ahava uvratzon inhilanu zikaron lema'aseh Vareit ki hu yom tahila lemikra kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim manu Vaharta Vahartanu Yashta Mikol Ha'amim V'Shabbat Kadshecha Ahava Uratzon Al Tanu Baruch Atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat Amen. Yes.
Can I ask a
Excellent.
question?
Yes.
The second line from the bottom, the first word, that's, how do you say, the O?
The
Tanu or
Otanu.
the Vo?
You have to kind of give the short, the Vav it has a shortness to it, but you have to hear the the V. So it's the Otanu.
So it's the Vo?
So it's almost like the Aleph's vowel is the O and the Vav stands by itself. The Otanu.
The Otan, okay. The Otanu. So it's like, it's just the O, there's no.
Yeah, the
additional
O has
V.
the Aleph next to it for silence. Otherwise, it would be Votanu. It's not. Votanu Kitash Tavi. Okay, whatever. It's okay. So now, my friend Robin, any line you like, honey.
All right, I'll just do the last two since we
Good
started.
idea, because those are the harder ones. Very good.
That's what I thought.
Yep, that's
Um,
what Michelle did. Perfect.
Otanu, Kidashta, Mikol, Ha'amim, Vishabat, Kadshacha,
Kadashacha or Kadshacha. Yep. Either way.
okay, Ba'ahaba,
Va. It's a V.
oh, Baha,
Ba.
oh,
Va.
Baha,
It's a
Ba'ahava.
Ba'ahava.
Ba'ahava. Um,
Three syllables.
Vuv,
Uv.
Uvratson,
Yes.
Uvratson,
Yep.
Hin Hal Tanu, Baruch Atadonoi, Mikadesh Hashabat.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Everyone go have a drink. No one has a drink. The girls did not pay attention. Nobody has liquor here in this group. Okay. So excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, let us pass that for a moment. Let's go to unit 7. And here is another T. Look at the bottom for a moment. You know the Tavs, and now we have a Tet. There are 2 T letters in the Hebrew alphabet.
I'm sorry, where are you?
I'm at the bottom of page 46, but I'm starting at the top, but I just want you to notice the bottom in the box. So you have, this is called a Tet, T-E-T, compared to a Tav, T-A-V. Tav is one of those letters with the dot or without, we don't care, because it used to be an S. Remember with Bas Mitzvah and Shabbos? But we don't care anymore. So with the dot and without the dot, it's a T. So you have the Tav and you have the Tet. They're both T's. Again, when you use one or the other, beats me. So there it is. The name of the letter is Tet. And if you look at the left side of the Tet standing by itself, without the bottom and on the right side, that curvy thing, what does that look like over there? Just happens to look like it. It looks like a Zion. Yeah, it does. Right. But it isn't. Just, there's no way you'd confuse it with that, but I'm just trying to show the shape. It fills my whole box. And so it just kind of has almost like you're making a Zion on the left, you go around the bottom and you come around the top and you curve it in. So you can, how to make that for you, but here, I'll just do it here. See it? So you're kind of almost making the Zion, I'm always on the wrong side, go down, across, come up and curve it in like a hooky thing. It doesn't really look like anybody else, but eventually it might. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that, but eventually it might. So remember it for now. Tet, regular Tet. T, ta, ti, ti, te, te, ta, ta, to, to, tu, tu. Line 1. I did that for the sake of the, what do you call it? The recording. So
Wait, excuse me, Margie, is the word with the exclamation at the very top? Vote?
Yeah.
okay, do it again. Okay, that's okay. What is the, if it's a T, what's the vowel for the tet's first vowel?
Toe,
Toe.
tough vote.
Yes, toe
Is
tough
that the
vote.
word?
Yes,
Okay.
it is a word. Trust me.
Okay, okay,
Trust me,
That's-
it's a word. Don't ask me
Toe
what it
tough
means,
vote.
but it's toe tough vote. Yes. You're
okay.
gonna know it in a minute because it's gonna be in a prayer, you know. You just didn't realize that. That's what it looks like. Toe tough
Okay.
vote. Okay, and yeah, that's just where it is. Okay, toe tough vote. So let's look at line 2. Terem. Now everyone remembers this is the final mem. We haven't seen it that often, but there it is, just for the sake of finding it. All right, so let's say, Nancy, why don't you do line 2?
Teram,
It's the same vowel as the S, so why are you changing it for the second letter?
wait,
Terem.
terem.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You changed it and it's the same vowel.
Terem,
Good.
terem, kol, yitzir, yitzir,
Mhm.
nivra. Nivra.
Nivra. Very good.
Yeah, Nivra.
All right. Everybody
Oh.
can see the tet. I'm trying to. All right, we'll continue. Harry, do line 3.
Okay, line 3,
Yes, ma'am.
T, Mish, Patim,
Yes, Mishpatim. Excellent.
Torah, so,
Who meets vote?
vote, okay.
Really?
Hakim,
The vowel's an U, and I think that's a
Hakim.
Hukim.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a little tough to see it. Again, if I had little kitty books, they'd be much clearer in the font. Very good. Let's have Elizabeth continue on the middle of line 3, the second line of line 3. I mean, that makes no sense, but you know what I mean. 3.5.
Umish Patim.
Yes, good.
Umish Patim. Otanu. Limad Ha. Limad Ha?
Limadcha. No, limata.
Yeah,
Limata.
thank you.
I'm looking for a gimel for that compared to a nun, but there are not too many gimmels around. Okay, let's continue.
There
Susan,
is a
on line-
gimel on the last page of 45, the last line.
Oh,
It's
good. We
Often
found
there's a
gimel.
gimel there.
Okay, just for whoever, I think it was Susan, to look at the nun and the gimel together. When I draw them on a sheet, you can see them, but sometimes in the font, it's a little tougher to see them. Okay. So Susan, want to do line 4?
Sure. To.
Yeah.
Leash. Vote.
Pote, it's a P, it's a pay.
I always forget that. Okay.
I know, because we haven't seen it lately. It's not your fault. It hasn't been around lately.
Oh, this she vote. He, ha, lish, p, oat, lish, p, oat, rets.
I would keep the ki va leash pote. Haaretz.
Where's it?
The next to the last word on line 4, leash pote.
Leash
Instead
pote.
of leisha, but it doesn't make, it says too choppy. Leash pote.
Okay.
Haaretz.
Haaretz.
Very good. Okay, Robin, want to do 5?
Okay, Yishpot. Tevail. Batzedek.
Pathetic. Very good.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
The Amim.
Mhm.
Emo Nato.
Close. What's the mem's vowel?
Oh, ooh.
Right.
Be'emu Nato.
Right, but emunato. Sometimes, look, I don't read Hebrew often enough. So when I get a new word, I'm sitting there the same way as you are, like going syllable by syllable, because I don't know sight words and I don't read it like that often. So I'm chuckling to myself saying I would be no better if I had a brand new word that I didn't know. I'd be dissecting it too. So very good. You did great. Michelle, you want to try? Let's do line 8, Michelle. We'll skip around a little bit.
Okay. Toe. Toe.
Yes, good.
Tota. Oat.
Yes. Totafot.
Tota. Oat.
Right. So it wants you to notice that whether you have the Fey, or is it a pay? Yeah, the Fey has the O, or with the Vav with the O, it's the same pronunciation. And that's why they're equal. You see the equal sign, that's in English. Equal in English, not in weird hieroglyphics here. Totafot, totafot. And if it has the Vav with the O, or it just has the dot above the Fey, you know it's an O. And the Vav is not a V. It's just a holding the place for that flying up dot. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go somewhere else. All right. Let's go to page 48. I want you to feel a great sense of accomplishment today. Okay. The Shema, who can tell me what they know about the Shema, the prayer itself? There's no right and wrong in this thing. Nancy, unmute a little bit. What do you know about the Shema?
It's the watchword of our faith.
Yeah, if you had to have a prayer book with one thing in it, it would
Right.
probably be this
Right.
prayer. Exactly. It's like, yeah, we believe in one God. That's the
Right.
bottom line, who we are, what we're about. What does it mean? I think I've told you this. When it says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one." Israel is not the place, because this priest way before. It's the people of, and it's not here the place. It's here. Listen, listen, the people of Israel. Listen, the Jewish people. Listen, the Hebrews. We believe in one God. I'm not a rabbi, but the V'ahavta, where do you find the Shema and the V'ahavta? Besides the Siddur, don't tell me the Siddur. Where else is it? Where is this whole prayer? Everything you see right there, where is it? Where else? is it?
Mezuzah?
It's the whole thing is in the mezuzah, and teeny little font, handwritten, but that's why it's kosher cloth. KLAF is the name of the prayer, the scroll piece, not the mezuzah, the case. The mezuzah case is a decorative piece of art. The scroll itself is called a cloth, KLAF. And so this entire little prayer is in there. And what I find interesting about the Shema, it seems to be, and maybe I'm wrong, but in my not vast knowledge, it's the only prayer that gives you instructions. It tells you what to do with the prayer. Now, we don't have it in English here, but you know this prayer. What does it tell you to do with this prayer?
Put it on
I should have
your
listened.
posts.
Yes, put it on your doorposts. What else?
Teach it to your children,
Teach it to your children. When do you teach it to your children?
when they go to bed at night,
And when they
when they rise.
rise up and when they go, right. So it tells you not only to say it, but to teach it to your kids, when to do it, when they rise up, when they go to bed, where to put it on the doorpost of the house and the fourth frontlets between thine eyes. Where else is it?
On the hand.
And where else?
Oh,
Forehead.
Oh, I can't remember the
Tefillin.
name.
In the
Tefillin.
in
Tefillin,
tefillin.
Right.
It's in, so this is like the only prayer I know that tells you what to do, when to say it, and where to put it. It's pretty unique, I think. I can't think of another one that does that. Yes, it says don't kill, don't murder, those are mitzvot and stuff like that, the commandments. But this is a prayer that literally gives you instructions, which I find quite amazing.
But
So,
Margie,
yes.
the symbol or whatever on the left, that's not a mezuzah. What is it?
I don't have a textbook in front of me. It looks like a
Oh.
black box.
Ever text like this?
Yeah, me too. It looks like a black box. Maybe it's a mezuzah case. It
Okay.
might be a mezuzah case. Yeah.
It looks like a mezuzah case.
Okay, thank you, because I would have to see the original text.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. So,
And that's exactly what it looks like in the book.
oh, good. That's why I don't have the book. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So it really is. And again, the other thing that we as conservative Jews don't do is that second line, line 2, we say it mumbling under our breath. We do not say it aloud except for Yontif. When Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, you'll hear people say it out loud. But if you go to a Reform temple, they say it loudly, both sentences. We don't. I don't know why. But I could find that out. As soon as I figure out why we spell Hanukkah with the H with the dot, we'll add that to our list of asking the rabbis when we see these, when we see our clergy. So there it is, the Shema Yisrael. Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. And then the silent, I'll just do it a little bit and then we'll all do it. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. And so that's the line that we'll practice and learn, but we don't, in shul, you'll hear people mumbling it almost like they're not saying, they say it, but it's on their lips, but it's not coming out of their mouths. Okay. And then here's the V'ahavta. And we can say it and then we can learn how to sing it because most shuls sing it. So the tune of the Shema, I've heard different tunes, but 99% of the time it's Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod, Malchuto La'olam Va'ed. And then we go into the Ahavta, Et Adonai Elohecha, Bechol Vavcha, Uvechol Nafshecha, Uvechol Me'odecha, V'hayu Hadvarim Ha'ela, Asher Anochi Mitzavecha Hayom Al Levavecha, Vishinantam Levanecha, Vidibar Tabam, Vashipteka B'Veitecha, Uvalechtecha Havaderech, Uvashabecha, Uvakumecha, the Akade, can't even see this.
Gone.
What is that? Oh, it's above. All right, let me stop for a moment. Let's just do that part. So the Shema, everyone knows the Shema?
Yes,
Okay, so let's start with not the Shema Yisrael Adonai Elohecha. I'll continue the bottom in a minute. So I'll just know where I'm up to. We'll just do this in sections. So let's start with the V'ahavta on line 3. Nancy, why don't you start it? You can say it or sing it, whatever the spirit gets you. Okay.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha.
It's 8.
8. You're right.
Not usually, but yes, in this case, I know I am.
Yeah. 8
Okay.
Adonai Elohecha.
Good. Okay, Harriet?
Bechol Levavecha, Uvechol Nafshecha, Uvechol Me'odecha.
Good, excellent. Elizabeth?
Vaha. Vaha. Boy, that's rough. Vaha. You. You?
Yeah.
Okay. Vaha you. Had Baruch.
No, the vowel on the resh.
Oh, but Had Barim.
Yes.
Ha Lech.
Vowel under the aleph.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Ha Elech.
Yeah. Hey, that's not a chet, it's a hey, it's silent.
Okay.
Okay. And that's when we get a little confused when we're learning something. And then when we think we know it by heart, those H's and the chet at the end, we close them up and sometimes it realize it's a hey and not a chet. So that's just a trick. Ha'aleh. Okay. Let's continue, Susan.
Asher, ha, nuhi,
What's the vowel on the nun?
nu, oh,
Oh, that's right. No.
hanohi,
Yes.
matzvich, matzvach, something.
That's cute. Take it apart. Mitzav v'cha.
Mitzav.
Mitzav. It's either mitzavcha or mitzavacha,
Okay.
but you can't screw it up. Don't worry about it.
Mitzavacha, Aolim,
Ha'om.
Olim,
Hayom. I'm sorry. Hayom.
Hayom, Al, Liv, Vavecha.
Uh-huh. Livavecha. Livavecha. Very good. Robin, want to try line 5? And you could do line 5 and 6. There you go.
Okay. Vishinan Tam.
Yes.
Liva Necha.
Yep.
Vidi, hold on.
So far, so good.
Vidibarta.
Yes.
Bum.
And bum. Okay, go back to Nancy. You're doing 6 ABC. We got ABCs here. We don't, but
Vidibartabam. And okay.
keep going. Yeah.
Beshiv techa.
Good.
Benetecha.
Go do it again. Second letters of vav.
Bevetecha.
Yes.
Bevetecha.
There you go.
Uv. Oh, it's so hard to not.
I
by
know
word.
it is. It's hard when you just pick out the word and you're not saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, I get it.
Uv,
Trust me, I get it.
Uv lechtecha
Good.
baderech.
Very good. We'll go to Harry, do the next one.
Ushach, v'cha,
Yes. Shachvacha. Good.
uvkumecha,
Good. Keep going.
shartam,
Ukshartam.
vayot al yadecha,
Yadecha. Ushartam. Al.
yadecha.
Okay. Go ahead. And Elizabeth.
Vahayo la tota fot.
Yeah, there's that word. Vahayu latotafot.
Ein,
Bayon.
Bain.
Sorry.
That's right.
Einecha,
Yes.
Einecha,
Vahayu latotafot bein einecha. Good. Okay, Susan, want to do line 8? And that, whatever, the next line is not numbered, but let's do it.
Uvta, uftatam, el,
It's al, it's al.
al, mizota,
Mizuzot,
Mezuzot.
mizuzot,
mezuzot, baha, bataha,
do it again. The vowels are a little off, but you got the letters right.
beteha,
Beitecha,
beteha, uv, shireche,
close,
Re-
close.
uv,
Sha,
shudna,
uvi, sha, recha.
uvisha, recha. Okay.
Uvi, sha, recha. So let's do from line 7 on, Nancy. Let's do, you do all of 7, Nancy. You know what? Why don't we just do it from the end? And then we'll sing that last part because I didn't sing it at the beginning. So we're going to do 7 and 8, everybody. We'll do one at a time. Nancy, go ahead.
Uk shartam leot al yadecha. Bechayu letotafot bein einecha. We keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uk tavtam al mezuzot betecha uvish arecha.
Good. Excellent. Harriet, say it or sing it.
Ukshartom. Bayot al yadecha. Vihayu latotafot bain einecha.
Good.
Uk tav tam al mezuzot betecha. Uvisharecha.
Recha. Good. All right. Sing it or say it. Elizabeth, line 7.
Ukshar. You know, I just heard this like 10 times. Why
So
can't
what?
I get it?
So what? Do we in a race? Ooh, shartam.
Shartam, laot, al, yedecha,
Yadecha.
yadecha, thank
That's
you.
okay.
Vahayo,
You,
vahayu, la tota fot, bain, a necha,
good.
Uchtavtam
Good. Uchtav tam.
al mazuzot
It's mizuzot.
mezuzot
Right.
betecha
Uvisharecha.
uvsha recha.
To the bottom line. Al mezuzot betecha. Uvi sharecha. All right.
Can't read it.
That's okay. That's okay. But you can read it. And you can. Sometimes the vowels you're just getting, look, we all do. You get confused on a vowel or 2 letters look alike. It is what it is. So let's try to do this again. You can either do it on page 48, or if you want to do it the other way, you can go to the next page. The entire Shema is in the box. So however you like to see it, you may either do it the line by line way, or if you want to see what it looks like from a Siddur, you can go to the next page and it's in the box. So why don't we all just, and then we're gonna end, I think, after the Shema. Well, I'm not gonna teach you another letter today. I think enough. Okay, let's do this together, slowly. Shema.
Yisrael,
Adonai
Adonai,
Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto La'olam La'ed. V'yata et Adonai Elohecha V'chol nafshecha Uv'chol ma'odecha v'hayu ha'dvarim asher Anochi Ayom Alevanecha Levanecha Shabam Vashivtecha Beitecha Uvalechtecha Vaderech Uvashartecha Uvumecha
Uksar,
Yatam
Al,
Al
Mezuzot,
Beinecha, it's only one word.
Uvashar,
Al Mezuzot Beinecha Uvisharecha. All right, best thing we can do is everybody, you're supposed to say it when you get up. Well, I say Modiani, but I have to tell you, I shouldn't.
I
jinx
do that
myself.
too.
I
do
say
that
it
too.
when I go on a plane, when I'm coming up and when I'm going down. These words, if they're supposed to be, a couple of other things about the Shema, you're supposed to have these words on your lips when you die. Oh, how many people can plan that? I don't know. But I figured if a plane's going to crash, it's flashing when I'm going up and when I'm going down. So I say the Shema and the V'ahavta when I'm going up and when I'm coming down. So far, it's worked. You know, so far it's worked.
I
So
say this
that's
sometimes
something.
before I go to sleep, and then when I wake up in the morning, I say Modeh Ani
Ani
Lefanecha,"
lefanecha. That's right. That's right. Very good. Yeah. So you're supposed to, so I would say, please practice this every day. Just do it once, because then by next week, you'll really get this. Because next week, I'm just giving you a preview. We're going to go to page 50. I'm listening. This is in case someone listens to the recording too. And we're going to learn another S letter. And we're just going to revisit. And then we're really almost done with our letters. There's a samech we didn't learn. And where then next week we're going to do Lecha Dodi, at least some of the verses. My shul does them all. Some shuls don't. You're supposed to change the tune at least 3 different tunes in the course of the song and Lecha Dodi. So I'll teach you my way, but in your shuls, I'm sure there are plenty of ways to do it. So just for next week, we're going to start, after we review this, we're going to start with a samech on page 50. But I'm really asking you if you can practice the Kiddush, and maybe even tonight, just have a glass of wine, say the Kiddush once, so I won't make you crazy, but practice Shema every day and the V'ahavta, so that next week we can start with Lecha Dodi after we learn the samech. And we are almost done with our letters. We have like 1 or 2 more. And that is it for today. I think we'll just end with Aleph Bet, because it's just something we can do for a half a second. Aleph Bet, Bet, Gimel Dalet Hey,
Holiday,
Vav Zayin Chet Tet,
Shanghai,
Yud Kaf Chaf,
Yud, Kaf,
Lamed Mem Nun,
Lamed
Mem,
Mem,
Samech Ayin Pei Fei,
Samech Ayin Pei,
Sadi Kuf Resh,
Sadi Kuf Resh,
Shin Sin Tav,
Sin Shin
Sin Tav. Let's learn the alphabet. Have a fabulous Shabbat, everybody. Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
And happy Mother's Day, everybody. If you're not a mom, you had a mom. If you didn't like her, you had a lady that was good in your life. I mean, pick a woman and honor her on Sunday, and have a fabulous weekend, everybody.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.